Hey YouTube, how you guys? Will, and I'm going to do a full review of mackeeper. Now, of course, mackeeper, of course, is all for Macs, as it's in the name, mackeeper. Now, it's basically clears all the clutter off your Mac and also clears all the applications. For instance, it permanently deletes and deletes all the files that you need to take off on the application. So it's really simple and very good as well. Now, this isn't free, but you can get a free trial, but it doesn't give you everything you need. The free trial, of course, runs for 30 days, then you've got to pay $34 down to £24 either all. Because there are actual discounts now. This is £24 in the UK, 34 in the United States or somewhat. Don't quote me on that one, but link me down below for you to see. Either all, it's very easy to actually get into. For instance, you can see up here you have the icon. You click onto there, you have system scan very quickly. Scan now or open reports. So you see your last reports from last time. Or do custom scan, for instance, start scan or open reports like normal. Real-time protection, just basically protect your Mac all the time. So I just click that on. You also can open mackeeper itself. Now it's very fast to use. For instance, you to get used to. I haven't really had any problems with this just yet, so it's quite good, I guess. Here you see the interface, for instance, the intro. Here you see it's offline, for instance. The computer's not connected to the internet right now. Of course, I am connected to it, so I don't know why it's saying that. But anyway, you see your system status, for instance, your security, your data control, cleaning, optimization, and Geek on Demand. So it's basically like Apple Care, for instance, so you can call mackeeper at any time, so you can basically call them for support anytime you wish. How many times I'm going to repeat myself saying that one? But anyway, here you see yourself having security, data control, cleaning, optimization, and Geek on Demand. As a second ago, it's where personal information, for instance, you get support. Security, of course, is antivirus, so you get your system scan has not yet been performed. Of course, you can drop down menu to perform any scan or whatever. Down here, you have your scan, for instance, your whole system scans take up to an hour or 2 hours, depending on what you got on your Mac. And of course, updates, same as Apple, so you update this software manually or automatically by on or off switch. Here you have your schedules, for instance. You can actually set your schedules, so like Apple reminders. You can remind yourself to do a schedule. So, for instance, I want to do a whole system scan. I can do by putting a schedule. Quarantine, for instance, your viruses, trojans, other malware. For instance, if you accidentally download a file from somewhere, have a trojan on there, you can ultimately go onto here, and you can literally delete it and basically not have it anymore. Luckily, haven't gone that far just yet, so just touch wood just in case. But anyway, here you have your anti-theft. So if you have a MacBook-pro, MacBook Air. You can install this, but I don't really see any point of this anymore, only because of Apple updating their software to iCloud. Of course, you can find your Mac on your iPhone. So that's really clever. But anyway, this is still good. I haven't really used this as much as I want to, only because I'm running an iMac 27-inch, and I don't see anybody going to be running down the street with this beast. But anyway, down to data control, you see a data encryptor, so you just encrypt files and what have you. Undelete, for instance, if you accidentally deleted an application you wish not to done, then you can actually re-scan the system. For instance, your hard drive has deleted it, you can re-scan it and it comes back to your Mac. So if you go, for instance, like Macs, you can go to your trash and move it back to where it belonged before, but basically it's helping you do it a bit more further. Shredder basically is when you get an application and you're going to go and have, basically you don't have no more application you wish not to have, you can drop it into this actual shredder, so you can shredder it and put in all the files it actually owns, so all the files won't be cluttered on your Mac. It will all be deleted and gone away forever. Backup, of course, I never used, and I don't think I'll really be anticipating using that, only because I use time capture. Of course, it's basically like time capture, where you can just save things and when it's deleted you can go back to it and what have you, just a second ago with undelete. Zero disk, of course, is coming very soon. I don't know what it's going to be, but anyway. Now, fast cleaner, of course, is very simple to use. As you can see here, you have your binaries cutter, your cache cleaner, your language cutter, and your logs cleaner. So let's go and show you what it actually does. For instance, if you press start scan, it's going to automatically scan the whole iMac. For instance, what was, I was told a second ago, binaries, cache, and language and logs. So as you can see on the side here, it has your items found and the items not found. And you can see the few of the results here by clicking into that item there. And of course, it gives you a bit more information. Down here, you have a little bit more information of what it is, like same here, but this is basically on the side if you wish to have that. And of course, it is, you can move on to anything else you wish to, for instance duplicate folder, while that's working. And of course takes not too long, depends on how long you've taken it. For instance, I haven't been doing this for a week or two, and of course it takes a while, so there you go, it's done. You can see that my kept folders 67 there, and log items, for instance my login, my password and what have you, has 7 items, so it tells you the how many it's holding up and what have you. I can start scanning, sorry, I can remove all, so I can just automatically remove all. So it's going to ensure me if I should or should not be doing it. Of course I'm going to say yes, type in my password, press OK, and bam, you can see everything's moving out now from my junk. So basically my whole iMac will now be cleared of clutter, and now it should be working more faster. Now here you can see what do you call it, duplicate folders. So if you want to have the duplicate folders, you can do. Files finder, so if you lost files you can re-find them again. Disk usage, you can use this, I don't know what it is, kind of really used it. Also Wise installer, so as I said, I'd go on like Shredder, you can look at your applications and the applications will be here and you click on that like so and so. Observation, for instance, it updates your tracker so you can personally see where you are. For instance, all these social networks, for instance like iPhone, use that little arrow, so where you are, it sacks them as that. Then login items, for instance, when you log in, this stuff will automatically update. For instance, up here, automatically open, sorry, not update. Default apps, I haven't really bothered using that just yet, don't know why, but because I don't really use it as much. So you can see, now on the bottom here you have scheduled demands, so if I want to, I can, schedule a phone call from Skype or phone, or even email throughout that company, tell me what the issue is, and I'll tell them the issue, and they should come back to me with a solution. Now, of course, you have live support. For instance, as I said earlier on, you can use their phone, live chat, email, or improve MacKeeper, for instance, sending their feedback. So no one else really good support you can see here. So as you can see, I'm going to start a live chat right now. Of course, you're going to put your name, phone number, and email. So if you lose connection, they can ring you up or whatever have so, or they can email you back, either or. Anyway, that is the MacKeeper for you, and of course if you wish to see that on your Mac, then the link will be down below, and this is a really good application that's really handy to use, because it's real life protection as well. So of course if you're going to go downloading files off the internet, of course it could actually bring out Trojans and what have you, and you don't want that on your Mac. So if you have that, it is a real life protection, so it tells you, well, stop there, don't download it, it's got this certain file. It's worth its money, £24 I think. I started off with the free trial, of course, and then after that I went for the full trial. Full program, that's only £24. Now that's kind of a lot of money, but then again it's going to be good money to use on your Mac. It's something to use all the time, and also be safe on the internet when you're downloading things as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope to see you in my next video very soon.